back to the table. Selwyn District Plan Submission re Land Use Recovery Plan Action.
I don't know how the directors feel about it, I just want that noted that I didn't take part in.
Yeah, none of the directors took part in the vote.
Named councillors.
Named councillors. Would someone like to move?
Just a point of clarification before we go on. Does that apply to the CDC directors as well? Or is
It was only CCHL that we appointed for that short period of time. Eh?
This has nothing to do with fees, this is just about rolling over.
Good question.
CDC will be handled by CCHL because they made the appointments.
That's right.
And I'll discuss that with Mr. Lyman because they formally made the appointment, so they will do the extension for the CDC directors.
So we can simply raise that at the next.
That's all right. Selwyn District Plan Submission re Land Use Recovery Plan. Would someone like to move that? Phil Clearwater, seconded by Jana Johansson. Or, okay. Paul Lonsdale would like to second it.
Okay, so the deadline was, the submissions have been made on 12th of May. Are we able to make stronger submissions? As you'll note from this report, this is not as far as we perhaps might want to go in terms of requesting that the retail area be removed. So I just like to understand why not, and if we can actually make that call today.
This is actually a LERP action report, so it doesn't follow the same statutory process as the RMA. We don't have the opportunity to make a more vigorous submission. We can informally, if that was the council's view, advise Selwyn that we have a stronger view than that. However, what I understand from staff is that Selwyn have already moved to submit their version of this action to the Minister for his inclusion. Because this is a LERP action they had to actually complete.
So they basically go to the government and get a fast-track rezoning so they can have more retail and so on, basically. And
well, what occurred was that as part of giving effect to the LERP, there was a proposal that came to Selwyn District for a much larger retail area. So we've made that submission as staff. A similar submission was made by ECAN to amend that. My understanding is they have substantially reduced the amount of retail that's gone into the LERP proposal. So,
right. And can I just check on our processes? If we get something on the 5th of May and a month later and the submissions have already gone in, why is the submission panel not being used, and why are reports taking this long to get in front of us?
Well, that's something that we are addressing with staff. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, we only had 7 days to make our submission. So there was some internal process or something went to the wrong place inside the organisation. So that's fundamentally, this one's been a particular aberration. But in general, we would either come to a committee or the submissions panel. Yeah. So I accept this one has not followed the normal process.
So, but why would we get a letter on the 5th of May and the deadline be the 12th of May?
That's right. Yeah.
Is that a statutory
No,
deadline?
and this is where it varies from the normal statutory process. I'm not quite sure what and Brigitte's not here at the moment, but yeah. I'm not sure. I can come back and try and clarify to you why that one occurred in this way, but it's a process that seems to have stepped outside of the normal RMA process because it's a LERP action that had to be given effect to. In the same way, we've had a number of...
Also, it was in the land use recovery plan that they had to do this. Yeah,
they had to do this action. And so what happened was, as far as I can ascertain, and I apologise that I'm not fully across this, their proposal came up with quite a significant amount of retail. We got a very short period in which to comment or make submissions. We went back and, as did ECAN, and critiqued the amount of retail that's been in there. They've now gone and substantially reduced that. As a result, we're quite happy with their response on our behalf in respect of our submission, and that's what's gone into their proposal.
Okay, so I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. Carried.